Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your Spirit Guides Advice Timeless Tarot reading. As always, all decks I'm using are listed in the description box below. What this reading will be about is how your spirit guides view you and the advice they want to offer you at this time. So, Gemini, let's begin with how your spirit guides see you. Okay. That popped out all on its own. We have the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. Okay, Gemini, with this, the Ice Queen. I get that with ideas preserved and non-action here, it's as though there is greatness meant for you, but you are not believing enough in yourself, or there's not enough action on your part and not effort energetically, physically, whatever. It's as though some of you just don't even believe, like you have these dreams, but you don't really believe that you could have them. Okay, it's like they're there and you're like, oh, that would be nice if one day that could happen. And with this card, it's saying that could happen, but you've got to wake up and you've got to believe and you've got to put the energy and the action and the effort into that dream to make it real. Okay, like also with this, some of you are holding yourself back from various emotional connections and experiences. It could be out of, defense mechanism, as you don't want to be hurt again. Others of you, it's out of, fear on some level, but you have to understand, in order to emotionally grow, that's what relationships are all about and for in our life, in our human experience. That is what grows us emotionally. Like you've heard, people say that, oh, that's a really great person, they have a great personality, they're a lot of fun, da-da-da-da-da, but they're just emotionally really immature. And that's not that there's a deficit in that person, it's just, that they have withheld themselves from certain emotional experiences or have not allowed certain emotional experiences to grow them. They've allowed it to hinder them due to the heartache and heaviness and pain of it. So with this is your guides, Gemini, saying it's time to wake up from your nap. With entitlement here, nothing is just going to come to you, okay? It's, what's karma? What you give is what you get, right? It's something you're giving, whether it's positive or negative, it's something you're giving. That's why you're getting back, okay? That's how energy works. It's what are you funneling out there? And so you guys, you can absolutely achieve your dreams and goals and wishes, but you've got to get on board with that more, 100%. And since this is general, it's different for all of you. Some of you, it's just your belief in yourself that you could achieve the impossible, okay? For others of you, it's just maybe you don't have the motivation at this time. However this speaks to you, and just looking at this card, it could speak something different to you than anything I'm saying, okay? That's the beauty of tarot. It speaks to every person differently. So, take this card for what it means to you, and we'll see what your spirit guides want to add to that, because this is like you have so much success waiting to come into your life. It's just, you've got to let it in. You've got to wake up to it, okay? So we're going to pull 4 cards here to look at different areas of your life, and I have not predetermined what advice they're going to bring out. This is what they want to tell you right now at this time about your life when you are viewing this video. All right, so we have the lady. So this is either about a relationship that you have with somebody, or if you're a female, this is probably directly about you. We have the ship, which is travel or movement. Maybe even some of you might be wanting to purchase a car or a new car right now, or go on some really nice vacation. Now we have health over here, health and family and longevity. And then we have the tower, which could indicate your place of employment, a church, a hospital. Okay, so we're going to draw a different card, different oracle card for each of these to clarify more further, or clarify further. So with the woman here, we're going to use the major arcana of the dreams of Gaia. Okay, so 2 actually flew out. We have union and we have youth. So some of you, as a female Gemini, this is really about the union with yourself, okay? Some of you, it's about having children, but this is, you know, who are you in there, and connecting to yourself within. Now, also, if you're a woman, this could be where you are dating or you are interested in somebody who is younger than you, or their maturity level is much less than yours, okay? Because we have the union and the youth under the woman, and the union card is about a union within yourself, like coming home to yourself and finally discovering your own divinity. But it can excuse me, I choked on my own saliva there. But it can also talk about a union, a romantic union. So we have a female and a male energy here, with the male energy being younger than the female energy somehow, some way. So, you know, how does this pertain to you? Now, if you are a man, this could definitely be your union with a female, and it's a newer union. Like, this is a new relationship for some, but no matter how this is speaking to you, this to me is like, you have success when you totally connect with yourself and your inner being, and also allow yourself to connect heart and soul and mind with whoever you are with romantically. Like, don't hold back. There should be no holding back in regards to love and romance. And also, it starts with the connection inside of you, because when you know who you are with total confidence, and you know what you bring to the table, but it's not in that ego place of, you know, look at all me, I'm all this flash, what you got. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking when you know in your heart and soul your worth, your value, what you bring to the table as a human being, as a partner, as a divine entity, okay? You've got to know those things about yourself. And when you do, it improves all relationships in your life, because you naturally set boundaries, and there's just some things that you're not going to tolerate. And, you know, boundaries cause respect, right? So really connect with yourself. And when it comes to romance, you've got to give it your all, 100%, okay? So let's see, what do we want to look at? We'll go with the Wicca deck for this one, to see what that's talking about. Guys, look at this. So we have the Pentacle. This is all about manifesting something. This is card 2, and this is card 3. This is about going on a trip. You know, if you are in a relationship and it's new, or you're in a relationship and it's been challenged, this here, these two pairing up together, could really indicate that a trip is, you know, in order. Like, that's the medicine that will help. So, like, if you are in a relationship that's been troubled, you and your partner, you know, going off on a vacation, just the two of you, to work on you two, you know, and to work on your love, and both of you having an open heart and open soul for that, it could change everything about your relationship, okay? Others of you, this is a newer relationship, and you're like questioning about, you know, taking them to meet family, or taking to go on a trip, or, you know, spending money on them somehow, some way. Or maybe they're even spending money on you, okay? But with this, it's like there's finally manifestation and movement to something that you've been trying to achieve and accomplish in your life. Some of you, this is directly related to this energy. Others of you, this has nothing to do with this energy or a vacation or a new car. This is movement in your own life, in your own energy field, which is manifesting something into the physical that you truly desire, okay? And so if you are wishing to manifest more money, or, you know, a car or material in your life, you've got to go back to the message here and realize you've got to believe, and you've got to put the action behind, and the universe will work magic, okay? It's, you don't, let's just say you're like, well, I would love to just be able to pay all my bills, but my current job does not allow that to happen. It's really stressing me out. Quiet your mind. Ask the universe what you could do differently to bring more money into your life, to feel more prosperity and happiness. Because if you just ask for more money, you could end up with 3 jobs. You've got to be clear, you know, you want prosperity, and you want longevity in that prosperity, and you want happiness with that as well. You know, you don't want that struggle there. So, you know, put it out to the universe, because there's a blessing here for you, 100% for sure. And finally, it's like some of you that have been in the rut, it's, we're changing. It's all that energy is finally changing. So with the tree there, I'm going to pull a conscious spirit card to clarify that. All right, so we have Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. So listen, if this is about like relationships in your life, if this is about your health, okay, or your body, self-improvement to your family, just all the way around, call upon this Archangel, okay? She will come, she will help, she will serve, because with this, it's like you've really lost your hope and faith in something, some of you, and it's affecting your health, it's affecting your happiness, and you need to call upon her. Now, for others of you where this is not you, it's somebody else in your life, and you're very concerned for them, call upon this Archangel to restore the hope inside, and also call upon Archangel Raphael to bring about healing to that other person, and even to yourself, if that's, you know, truly what you desire. So, you know, any sort of change that you're wanting to make in regards to your health, this is the perfect time to start it, and it will improve things on kind of a much grander scale for you than you actually recognize, or you can even see at this point in time. So let's pull Gaia Oracle for this here and see what that's talking about. All right, so we have reflection, illusion, self-examination, distortion. So with this, paired up with the Tower, you know, that to me is an indication that some of you have built an illusion around yourself, which has kind of encased you in a tower type of situation. And it's time for you to reflect on that. You know, what is that? What is that tower for you? What sort of belief system have you wrapped yourself around, or wrapped around you? I just feel like there's all this success and happiness and abundance like this wanting to be in your life and in your reality, but there's a part of you that just is like not conscious to like what you're doing and what you're saying or what you really believe about yourself and what you feel is capable and accomplishable for you, okay? And this here is your guide saying, Gemini, no, you are so much more magical and amazing than you give yourself credit for, and it's time to break the illusion and, you know, really look to see what you can achieve and what you are capable of and what you can accomplish, because it's wanting to come in. And, you know, not only your spirit guides, but archangels are coming in to help you to shake up this energy, you know, to free you so that you can feel that prosperity and that happiness that you so desire. Okay, so let's see what blessings your spirit guides are trying to bring into your life at the time that you view this video. Yep. There's a card that flew out and I'm not surprised. Self-worth. And this is card 32, 3, 2. Yes, we need to come into a union with ourselves and realize how unique we are, how magnificent we are, that you matter, you know, that you can achieve your dreams, that you are capable of it, that you are magic. The only thing that ever stops you is you. It's your own thoughts of which you believe you can achieve. I promise you, I bet my life on it. I promise you. So your guides, they really are trying to build you up and heal all wounds of the past, restore self-esteem, belief, wash away fear and insecurity, and let you know that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. It's just you've got to wake up to that knowing. And look at this. This is card 23. So 3, 2, 23. Listening. And this here is saying that, you know, the most important thing that's happening in a conversation for you right now with other people is what's not being said to you. Okay? Some things that appear evil are not as such, and some things that appear good are not good. They're not. You've got to always fill out the energy and really see what's not being said to you, because if you really pay attention to anybody and, you know, day after day, really listen to everything they're telling you in every moment, there's just things about them that you learn. You know, people reveal so much in what they say, but also what they're not saying in what they say. And if you are attuned enough, you pick up on it. And I feel that some of you, this self-worth has a lot to do with what other people have been telling you. It could be your parents, it could be your boss, it could be coworkers, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be your significant other. It's just, you know, I feel that some force outside of you has really programmed and conditioned you into what you believe is possible for yourself and how you feel about yourself. And it's time to let that tower be shattered to the ground. So we're going to pull a rune stone for self-worth and then one for listening, just to gain more clarity. Okay, so this is good. We like this. Feihu. I can say that one, so I will say it. This is abundance. This is hope. This is, you know, things are going to change. This is success. Oh, darn it. I'm always looking at my hand and not through the view camera. So I'm sorry that I was like way over here. Anyways, with self-worth, this pairing up with self-worth is telling you, Gemini, that your abundance, your prosperity, all of that comes from your vibration and how you're feeling about you, and you just connecting better to yourself and loving yourself and saying, I'm okay today, I'm good enough for me, and that's all that matters, and going with it and not believing what anybody else says, and just day after day after day, no matter how many times you fall down, you chase that dream, you make it real. This is like your confirmation that you will make it real. You will, but you've got to work on this right here. Don't let fear, don't let insecurity, and don't let lack of belief that you've created for yourself or that others create for you, do not let that take away your dream. You reach for that dream, because your guys are saying you got this all day long. Okay, so this one I confuse with another one, actually, because they're very similar, so I'm trying to decide, because on these, my particular rune set, it's not, they're both very similar, so, all right. This here is that, you know, there's great strength within you, and you have what it takes to see beyond the illusions that other people put in front of you, that tell you, no, you can't. And, you know, with this right here, even if a million other people have your same dream and they're reaching for your same dream, you will win if you're the person that says, okay, you know what? I'm not going to just give 50% or even 80%, not even 100. I'm going to find a way to give 150% to myself, my dreams, my goals, because I'm going to make them real. You have the pinnacle. You have Fehu here. Gemini, I'm telling you, you can make anything real, but it's all about getting right inside of you and believing in you, and that's when the magic starts happening. If you're saying, no, you know, I need to see it before I believe it, well, then you're never gonna believe it, because you're never gonna see it. That's not how the universe works. You get what you are, okay? You attract what you are. I love that saying that, you know, the universe says to you, show me your new vibration and I will show you miracles. And I just feel like that is so important to this reading, is you guys have shut yourselves off, and in doing so you shut your magic off, and you don't realize that, but man, there is so much prosperity and abundance trying to come into your experience. It's unreal. And I left a link in the video, the daily tarot advice for Saturday, and it's so beautiful, and it's perfect for this too. So I'm also going to leave that link in the description box below this video. It is, I recommend listening to it. It's only 10 minutes, and because of what I see here, I really feel like if you guys just switch those belief systems around a little bit, you guys will be fire and achieve anything. I mean, hello. So anyways, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Wishing you all the best. Take care.